This story is one of those moments that stays with you forever. It's about love, regret, and the kind of forgiveness that changes everything. Buckle up. This one's tender, raw, and still makes my heart ache in the best way. Here's the story. The night I accidentally broke my dad's heart. Let's rewind to the early 90s, and I mean early. We're talking scrunchies, cassette tapes, and no such thing as Find My iPhone. I was dating my first real love, you know the kind. The head over heels, we wrote our name in notebooks kind of love. He adored me, saw me, made me laugh, wanted to be with me every second. Honestly, he was a keeper. We were even engaged at one point. Yeah, we were. But that's a story for another day. One Friday night, I was at his apartment watching a movie. School and work had drained me that week. So the moment we hit the couch, I crashed. Hard. So did he. It wasn't until I bolted upright, blinked at the clock, and saw 3:30 a.m. that the panic set in. Cue instant dread. I was supposed to be home by 12:30 a.m. No big deal, except for one tiny thing. No cell phone, no landline in his apartment, no way to call home. So there I was, an 18-year-old with mascara half smudged and guilt bubbling in my chest. I had two options. Number one, stop at a random payphone in the middle of the night and risk even more trouble. Or two, drive home like a maniac and brace for the wrath of Dad. Option 2 won. I sped the whole way home, heart pounding, rehearsing my apology, already grounded in my head. But when I got there, the house was still. I opened the door quietly, already expecting the lecture of a lifetime. Instead, I saw my dad, sitting on the couch, yellow pages in his lap, phone in hand, crying. Let me say that again, my dad crying. I had only seen him cry once before when my parents got divorced. That was it. He was my rock, my tough guy, my protector. But now, he was weeping. When he saw me, he dropped the phone, his face collapsed in relief, and he started crying even harder. And then came the words that hit harder than any punishment ever could. I knew you would never do this to me. I figured you had to be in the hospital or even worse. I couldn't imagine my life without you. I'm just so glad you're okay. I will never forget that moment. Not the fear, not the shame, but especially not the love. There was no yelling, no grounding, no punishment, just this deep, soul-cracking display of unconditional love and trust. He didn't think I was being reckless. He didn't jump to anger. He assumed the best in me, and that assumption, that belief, it changed me. It made me want to rise. It made me want to be worthy of that kind of love and trust. It made me want to make sure that I never scared him like that again. From that night on, I saw my dad differently. He wasn't just my parent. He was my protector, my soft place to land, my anchor in the wild ocean of growing up. He didn't need to yell to teach me a lesson. He didn't need to scare me straight. His love did all the heavy lifting. And to this day, I think about that moment anytime someone disappoints me. I try to remember how powerful it was to be believed in, even when I messed up. Because sometimes the best thing you can say to someone isn't "you're grounded." It's "I know you, I trust you, and I'm just so glad you're okay." One conversation can change your life.